I never lied where I came from. Texas had its place for me to find a home deep in my soul. I must know the world as a whole.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Paige and the Overtones from Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you so much for having us on Creative's Cornerstone. We are going to be playing our first song, and it is called Opal.
Well, it was late when you left me, though I answered the call, and I knew that meant without thinking at all. Just stepped out of the shower with my hair sopping wet, and I asked for forgiveness on things that I had done. When I looked to the moon, well, I noticed the sky. The moon shine down on me like eyes made the eye. Was I a bad one? Was I a good friend? I opened my mind and I invited you in. All I can taste is the whiskey's I kiss back your legs. The woman in ways, she's hard as hated tonight. And maybe there's another somewhere facing your floor. Remember it was you came knocking down my door. And when you walked into the room, I noticed you turned off your phone. Your breath was peppermint and me. You had on cigarette cologne. I turned on the movie, put your hand on my lap. My excuse, hell no, what is that? Poured you a glass of sun-cheering wine that you pushed to the side. Everything next to do would not abide. Used to be a good girl, I know wrong and no right, but to hell with it, now you're here tonight. All I can taste is the whiskey I kiss back your legs. The woman in ways, she's hard as headed tonight. And maybe there's another somewhere facing your floor. Remember it was you came knocking down my door. Knocking down my door.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Creative's Cornerstone. I'm Carol Coburn, your host. This week we are celebrating episode 61 with Paige and the Overtones.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, you guys got a little flavor of them at the start of the show. And now I'm sitting down with Jake and Paige, and we're going to find out all things about this outlaw, honky-tonkin', incredible band that you guys have. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So first of all, I called you by your first names. Go ahead and give your full names here for the guys.
I'm Paige Overton.
And Jake Shepard.
I love the play on the words then.
Thank you very much. It makes Google searching a lot better.
I still struggled a little bit with social media, not gonna lie. So, okay, I found you when my guy and I were at Broken Spoke
Yeah.
at a Dale Watson show. Yes, if y'all follow me, super fan. And he called y'all up. You guys were visiting. You're from Las Vegas, and you'd played a show in Houston. Was it that same day that you played Houston, and then you drove all the way up to Austin?
That sounds right.
Yes. Yeah, we hightailed it out to catch the last end of Dale's show.
Yes, and then was it that same night you were playing at the White Horse, or was it the next day?
Probably the next day.
It was the next
Okay,
day.
I was gonna say because it seemed to me like it was crazy. Your schedule was like
It was.
insane.
Probably was. Yeah.
And so we cornered y'all in the parking lot and we said, "Hey, man, please, please, please." And we've been waiting for you. So thank you so much. You're back in the area visiting again on tour?
Yeah, we're touring through here. We've hit a couple different new cities we've added to our roster in Texas, and then we're going to be scooting up to Nashville a couple times too.
Nice. Very nice. And how many months of the year are you touring? Like all the time? Just
Most of them.
Oh yeah, we're heavily on tour. If you ask our dog, we're never home.
how cute. So I want to know about how long have you been Paige and the Overtones?
It's going on 3 years this year. Yeah.
And you perform separately as well. I've seen you doing other gigs too.
Yeah, I'm a little session side man when I can. This is kind of my baby.
Sure.
But you also gotta pay the bills, and it's fun to get a different look on things. So.
Oh, you know what? And it brings so much more to the table when you come back home. I mean, just all the different flavors
Absolutely.
and experiences that you bring. Yeah. That voice of yours. You've been this band for 3 years. Have you always done something with that voice, or did you just suddenly decide this is what you want to do 3 years ago?
No, when you're an artist, you're there from the day you're born. So I started writing poetry when I was a little kid. I always had aspirations to open a greeting card company because I love to write poetry.
Yep.
I'm going to do it someday. And then that just kind of evolved into songwriting, and then I actually didn't even know I could sing. I was just talking crap to my friend in high school and said I went to go see their band, and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys got to get rid of your singer. Anybody's better. I could do better than that. And then they actually did, and they took me up on it, and I was like, oh, no. I don't sing. I'm not a singer. I don't.
Truly? So you didn't realize you had those pipes?
I mean, I liked to sing, but I never thought that I was a singer. I was a writer for sure, but a singer, that was not really my field. And then, so I've been performing probably since like I was about 15. Yeah. Wow. So, and then that's evolved, and I've always leaned into country music. Country music has always been my rock for sure.
And I great segue, because I want to talk about the brand of country music that you're doing, rooted music, outlaw music. And how did you settle there? I mean, was that an active choice? I mean, your music isn't pop. It's soulful. It's, there's a deeper context, I believe, in outlaw and rooted country that bypasses what's happening on the corner in this city at this time. Does that make sense? What I'm talking about? I mean, you have more soul and more story.
I just think that country music kind of chose me, and I don't ever really chase anything. I'm just authentically, that's just what comes out. And the more you try to force things, I think the less authentic they are. So whether country music has surging right now and it's popular and it's at its peak as it goes back down and the roller coaster goes to a different genre, we're still going to be here because this is just
your
what we do.
home, right? And it's so powerful and it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I've listened to you, and such a powerhouse, such control. I'm so surprised that you that self-awareness at an early age, you needed that validation to say, no, jump in the pool. You got what it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
As far as the sound goes, she was in a pretty popular Vegas band for a long time that was really good, made some waves and traveled a little bit. And then they took a break, like for how many years did you take a break?
Oh, we broke up.
Yeah.
The Clydesdale, that was my old band. We were together for like 13 years.
Wow. Okay.
10 years later, we met.
Yeah, because I just, that was such a hard breakup for me. It was like when you're married forever and then you're like, how do I ever get in the dating pool again? And I never really formed a band. I just went solo for a long time until I met Jake.
I feel like it'd be trust issues or something,
Yeah.
like, the bottom falling out or people.
Arguably, probably harder than it's a divorce outright,
Right.
really. And because my band, we were all original members for 13 years
Right.
and we never really subbed out, and they're like your family. So
Sure.
that was, it's kind of like you don't really know how to pick up the pieces and rebuild it. And then slowly but surely, I just kept writing, kept playing, and did everything solo for a while. And then Jake and I met at a Colorado City Music Festival. And
I was going to ask how you guys got together.
Yeah, that's how we met, and we started playing together. I moved to Vegas and joined a band or two, and I had a friend. Was very fortunate to have my friend Lennon put me up at his house, and but as far as this band's sound, it was country music did choose her, but it was a little bit intentional because there's actually a couple crossover songs that she used to play in her old band that are quite a bit different sounding, because we started playing together, and I got on the soapbox one night and just was like, I know how this should sound. I know exactly what to do with like your amazing songs.
Yeah.
So
he reined me in a little bit. Sometimes we're like, it's fun.
and the other folks in your band, let's talk about them. Performers, each one of you, your personalities, and you're watching you perform, you're so in your happy space and your happy place, and you have fun with it. It's not, at least that's how it looks.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like you're all in the zone in a happy place. I mean, it's almost hard to keep up, like running cameras and stuff, to keep up with the personality that is all over
Good.
that stage.
Good.
Oh my gosh! So let's talk about the guys. Where did you find them? And let's tell the folks who they are and their different roles.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, like she said, we met at Colorado City Music Festival like 4 or 5 years ago and started playing together. And then the bass player, Ryan Scat Sargent, I've been playing with him on and off for like 13 years in different bands in and out of southern Utah. We started out playing like reggae and country and rock and all sorts of stuff. We all over the place together.
Right.
Funk.
And then, some funky stuff, this crazy band called Pooch Funk. And then I met Connor Thorson, the drummer. I met him with he was subbing in for a different band I play in Vegas. And he was wearing a Waylon Jennings hat. And he obviously listened to country music. And I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in my back pocket as soon. I know, because we had a drummer that we were like having issues with, and so I was like, I'm gonna need you someday. And that day was like only 2 months later or something like that.
Oh, once you found him, yeah.
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 So it's been a great fit. I mean, this is the crew.
And you're all from Vegas.
Nope.
No,
I'm born and raised in Vegas.
I grew up in New Hampshire, and I was in southern Utah. That's where I met Scat. And then Connor is from Illinois, and he actually lives in Nashville now.
That's where I migrated from when I moved here.
And Scat grew up in San Diego before he moved to southern Utah. So we're all kind of transplants.
Yeah.
Except for me.
So do you collaborate with your music? Do you write music? Do you write the music and the lyrics, or is that a band production?
I think every song's a little bit more unique. Some songs I write on my own. A lot of songs, Jake and I, you know, he'll come at me with, maybe we should do this in the chorus, and we try it. It's nice to have a writing partner, and I haven't had one for a long time. So I'd say, like, moving forward, I'm sure a lot of our songs, they just come organically. I don't know. They come all different ways.
Okay.
But I definitely appreciate, especially his input when I have something new or if he has an idea. We're usually writing songs in the car when we're all driving, and that's really fun.
That's fun. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Guitar, you wail on that thing. Is that obviously your chosen instrument? Is that the only one that you play?
Yeah.
That's not like an only kind of thing. I know that's a weird question. It's just your musicality is so prevalent that I just was wondering if they're, like some people play guitar, but they write it on the piano or,
Nope, guitars, primarily. I like to clunk around on other instruments, but I wouldn't be on stage with one. Let's just put it that way.
You honor the patrons that come to see you.
Oh my gosh, yes, I do.
How long is an average show of Paige and the Overtones?
Well,
I realize gig-wise, it's kind of like what they're looking for, but what's an average show time for you? Like if somebody comes to your show,
at least a couple hours usually. Yeah. I mean, it's often that we're playing for 3 or 4 hours, in clubs, but we also sometimes play 30-minute opening slots on a festival. So
yeah, because I have to tell you, I can't imagine packing you in a short amount of time. I mean, you definitely are a band that people want to come and see and really just engage with.
Yeah, it's fun. I would say, like, ideally, I want to play maybe around 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think 2 hours without any breaks is a really sweet spot because that kind of lets us get all of our core songs that we really want to play and then add some funky ones in there too.
Right. Yeah.
Where we're not reaching.
Yeah. And your energy stays pretty consistent. You put everything into your first couple hours, then you can kind of chill.
Yeah, we played for 3 straight hours last night without any breaks, which was still fun. And we really didn't. I mean, Jake almost broke his neck jumping up on a 6-foot drum riser.
Oh my gosh! What did the moment just take you there?
Yeah, I just had to. There was a huge riser, and
I noticed that you kind of follow your moments.
Yeah. If there would have been something in here I could have jumped off of, I would have probably done it.
Note to self: if they come back to us into the studio, we're going to have a fresher perspective. We're going to hide the ladder.
I'm really after some workman's comp.
Well, you're not going to find it here, babe. just gonna let you know that.
At a casino gig, so you can actually get a payout.
So, recording-wise, what do you have out there? Do you have stuff that people can look for and purchase? And where do they go? Where do they find you?
We're on all of the streaming platforms for purchase and to stream. We just released our 3rd song, Orange, named after Orange,
Texas. You're going
to
be playing that for us today, right?
Yes, we are. We'll be playing a couple off of our EP that we are going to be releasing. We've released 3 of the 4 songs. Okay. Our EP is called Heartfelt Honky Tonk.
Yes.
And this is our debut EP. Actually, we will be releasing in a couple more weeks down the road, Belly Up. That'll be our 4th song on the EP, which we'll also be playing today, which is a sadder waltz that I wrote about basically being in a bar and it's last call and you got designs on someone, you don't really want to go home alone.
Wow.
And so
can't wait to hear it. And now, when is this full release? When is are you a compilation? You're releasing them one at a time?
Yeah, we're basically releasing singles, just playing the singles game, hoping something takes off a little more, because ideally we'd be an album band, but we're trying to build the fan base that would listen to an album.
Sure. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. This is such a cherished, I don't want to really call it a genre, but really, it's where it lands. It's almost a dying art, a dying skill for this kind of, and I don't like labeling, but here we go. It's refreshing to know younger folk are keeping this alive, because it's so generational almost, or it's always felt generational. It's felt, the older people. And I mean, I remember I grew up riding in the backseat of my dad's Cadillac, listening to Willie and Waylon and, we were miserable though because he was a chain smoker and we were locked in the back seat. So
Sounds right.
it had negative connotations, not gonna lie. It took me a while to find my way back.
Yeah.
But then, when I ended up in Texas, how can you not find your way to Willie?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's wonderful to know that there's artists that are propelling this forward and continuing this music genre. I'm pretty passionate about it. I'm working with an art installation with Wiley Ross, who is the Austin muralist who did the Willie Nelson in town. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's definitely worth a drive-through or a drive-by. And he's going to be painting. We're going to do Outlaw Country, do a wall,
That's
a
amazing.
mural, and really excited about it. But I feel like it just needs all the recognition that it can get. Anyway. Well, so you're going to be playing some music for us. How many songs are we going to be hearing from you? I know we got a flavor at the start of the show. So 5, 6?
Yeah, probably about 5 or 6 until you guys kick us out of here.
And I know that in the file that I got, there were music videos. Mm-hmm. You've got several music videos out? Mm-hmm. Very cool. Well, I hope you'll let us add that to our library.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We sprinkle, especially if we need to extend any time on the show, we put in indie artists and other artists' music videos
Fun.
so that people can
Please do.
enjoy them and keep it in front of people. Awesome. Well, folks, I think people have waited long enough. And next time you see these guys, they are going to be mic'd up with their instruments and playing their hearts out for you. And you're welcome in advance because you guys are so good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to stop, to come into our iconic Studio One and do this thing for us.
It's a pleasure.
Yes,
Worth
thank
the wait.
you
Oh my goodness.
so much.
New fan, big fan.
Right.
Very cool. All right, and your website once again so that people can find you and find what you're on before I turn you loose at the mics?
Yeah, it's just www.paigeandtheovertones.com.
Paige, Paige and the Overtones. Is that ampersand? Is that
Just
they're
all words. Yep. A-N-D and then O-V-E-R-T-O-N-E-S.
perfect? Very good. Thank you. We will see you mic'd up. Y'all hang out. Stay tuned.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Rain pours sideways in the place where cars have always been. These Christmas cartons lost their fight with time. Torn open once again. Faint smell of cinnamon. Lonesome glitter, tangled tree skirt French. The garland and the lights go up, wrapping paper over plastic stuff. It's how I learned to box up all my love. coffee and sweet rolls, opening bedroom doors. So proud of what you gave, all the hurt to erase. But the gifts I give you don't amount to much. When you open them up, the letdown comes. It's how I learned to box up all my love. Complicated boxes can't contain their contents. Heart-shaped fears tucked deep within. You'll never know when you'll need them again. Now I'm the first awake, sweet rolls in to bake. I close the door and take you from that shelf. I miss you a lot. There's just this haunted box. Maybe next year I'll return this dust. I'm sorry there were not enough boxes you could open up to ever let you feel all of my love. Complicated boxes can't contain their contents. Complicated boxes.
Hey, Paige, Jake.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's great. What's up?
Cool. Well, this is a segment we call In the Makeup Room where, we ask the hard-hitting questions. Yeah, looking at the superheroes over here. Hi, guys.
Morning.
And I want to know if you have a favorite cartoon character and why. Why? What makes them your favorite?
Belle from Beauty and the Beast, because I am her, but I am not animated in that way.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, Belle.
Love her.
Awesome, Jake.
What about you?
I'm going Bugs Bunny because I always liked how he swap around. It's rabbit season. Oh, it's duck season.
Nice.
Probably say Garfield. I really like lasagna and I sleep a lot.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah, I got the red for it.
Yeah, you're definitely not
Truly.
a Mondays guy.
Yeah.
Truly. All right.
I'm gonna have to go with Pepe Le Pew, and the real ones will know why.
Take your hat off.
The real ones would know why. Oh,
La la.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
he stinks and he's always in love.
very, very slick.
The spice of life.
Guys, we're going to see you out here catching your music, enjoying what you do, and we'll see you in a second.
Awesome. This next song is called Bullet.
You bring out the best of me, but in the worst way, circumstantially, I hate to say I don't know my strengths when I'm dangling at the end of my rope. Yeah, your brother told me to get you cordially peace,
This next one's called Orange.
You wonder why I haven't written you no love letters. Well, I'm not even sure your address, 'cause your body sleeps and used in your mind. Set on California, and your heart, it don't even stop to rest. Well, my heart, that's a different story. It's tattered and torn as a glory. It ain't much to look at, but it's stronger than you think. Where the cracks have all been speckled, the pieces glued back together. And every time I hear your name, it starts to leak. Why did you have to keep me up again? My head is filled with beds you might be sleeping in. Oh, you call me up and you said goodnight. Am I the only one turning out the You wonder why I haven't written you no love letters. I'm not even sure that you care. Well, the women are all full of giggles. It's your sending me mixed signals. I hear your sweet voice on the phone. I wonder if you're there. Why did you have to keep me up again? My head is filled with beds you might be sleeping in. Oh, you call me up and you said goodnight. Am I the only one turning out the
This next song's called Belly Up.
band played an honest man's mirror. Dancers sparred it gonna be? I slowly run my fingers along those pearl snares. I'd unbuckle you with my teeth. Still smoking old Tanqueray, I taste just like the desert rain, darling. If you're free, the bar feels like hardwood, my soft skin feels real good. Baby, come belly up to me. I said, baby, come belly up to me. This next song is called Stems and Seeds. Hanging out with that bitch Nikki, sucking on her sorry old ciggies, promising me that he's gonna give her. She got a grip on him tighter than my cookies, a last cigarette. Yeah, but we'll see. I let go of the first love. He likes when Jamie's hooked on it over. He just said while he waits, stone cold, so I never need no word, but there's never a last call. She could be just a little heavy-handed, oh, might make it feel so good. Understand that I can do one better than any alcohol. Oh, I'm gonna tell you one more time. Ooh, honey, you're mine, oh mine. You know I'm the only girl for you. Oh, baby, now can't you see? Ooh, honey, give me love to me. You know my heart is the only one that's true. Now Mary, she always giving him head, poking and twisting till his eyes turn red, making him cough and getting him off. The only flower he buys are out of big weed. He just treated me like I stems and seeds, wishing his twin flame would burn out. Oh, I'm gonna tell you one more time. Ooh, honey, you're mine, oh mine. You know I'm the only girl for you. Oh, baby, now can't you see? Ooh, honey, give me love to me. You know my heart is the only one that's true. This song's called Noose. Every man I ever met came with a noose around his neck. The more I loved him, the tighter the rope was bound. Seems funny now to me, they bet against gravity. Now watches their feet. Ooh, they touch the first man I ever loved was much older than myself. Told me how to navigate in the dark. Till this day on the rock still tastes like tears. The first crack in my breath, forever breaking heart. And for 5 years time I cherished a man who wasted mine. I was young and dumb and I stood by his side. He said someday you'll be my wife, but he drank away that life. I knew that bottom would always be his the more I love him, the tighter the rope was just fires that need fuel. Your vowels and consonants sinking real slow. The phosphorescence, your words, it is gold. The tiny sermonettes, they begin to take hold. Oh my God, oh my God. There is a first move to be made. I hope we're gonna make it. 'Cause your vowels and consonants sink in real slow. Phosphorescence, your words, it is gold. Tiny sermonettes, they begin to take hold. Your vowels and consonants sink in real slow. Phosphorescence of your words, it is gold. The tiny sermonettes, they begin to take hold. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God.
One, two, three.
I know that it's too late and I've stayed too long. I know that it's too late and I should go on home. I don't mean to hang around and fumble till I fall. I just love to hear you say last call. I just want to hear you say, I just need to hear you say, I just love to hear you say, last call.
Y'all, Paige, Overtones, thank you so much for being here today. Give us a rundown, band members again, and then all your socials and where we can find everything that's you.
Cool. Yeah, we got Jake Shepard on guitar, lead guitar. He also does backing vocals, and he does some lead vocals on some of our songs. We got this guy behind me, Connie Bonds Thorson on the drums and the cymbals, both of them in tandem. We got Ryan Scat Sargent playing a 5-string bass. That's right, folks, 5 strings on that thing. And you can find us on all platforms at Paige and the Overtones on Spotify, YouTube Music, all of the things. Instagram. I don't think we're on TikTok yet, but 2026 we might be doing it.
All right. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. I know this was a good one. If you're watching this on Austin Public Access, Channel 10, Channel 16, and you want to, replay a favorite, head on over to our YouTube channel, Creatives Cornerstone, where you can hit repeat as much as you want. Thank you very much for being here. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to stop in and see us. Y'all, you were just freaking awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Next time. Bye.
We hope your new realtor plays drums in a band. We hope your new dentist is its front man. We hope live music always makes you proud. Just don't call the cops if you think it's too loud. South by South by South by Southwest. We hope you'll like it so much you'll move here just like the rest of us non-native Texans.